or say the black man is nothing. That's all well and good in America. A damn puppy has more rights than you.
That's right.
You understand?
Right.
And you a whole man. A damn little puppy has more rights than you. And me, and every brother out there. Y'all got anything to add to this conversation? I love this brother. Thank you, bro. I know you gotta go. I don't know if you gotta go now, but I appreciate you stopping and listening.
Thank you, man.
You want to fly, brother?
More brothers like you. More brothers like you.
You want to fly, brother? You want to fly?
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, get him. Yeah, please. I'm sorry.
I will.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'll take a fly.
Go to South London.
I'll take a fly. For sure. For sure.
Back to the lesson. We're going to
All right,
find
brother.
out what's going to happen to the wicked. We got heavy judgments, man. Let me get Ezekiel 33 and 15. 33 and 15.
But I was going to...
This is David. Start from the top, Bob.
This is the book of Psalm, chapter 109, verse 1.
Go ahead.
Hold not thy peace, O God of my praise.
So God, say something. Say something about this wickedness that's going on in America. Go ahead.
For the mouth of the wicked and the mouth of the deceitful are opened against me.
So you got one group of people that's deceitful and that's telling lies on another group of people in America. Right? And I don't like to talk cryptic, right? But you have white people hating on so-called blacks and Hispanics. And it's been that way for over 500 years. And it's gonna stop. Go ahead.
They have spoken against me with a lying tongue.
And they love lying. They do a flood of lies. Right? That's how Senior Bush got into office. He painted a picture of black men getting out on the weekend from jail and killing and raping people. Right? So that's how he won the election. Right? In 1990. Right? Good old Bush dad. He told a lot of lies. Go ahead.
Verse 3. They compassed me about also with words of hatred.
With words of hatred. Who's doing that on the earth? Niggas, spit, wetback. Right? Who's compassing another people with hateful words? Go ahead.
And fought against me without a cause.
And what people fought against another people without a cause? Right? Go back to Africa. Right? You don't like it in America? Take your ass back to Africa. Right? You're a simple person if you like to say that. You're a white person that likes to say that. In my opinion, and most black people's opinion, you're a simp. And that's no cap. Right? You think slavery, you think oppression is okay? You're a simple person. A damn weakling and a simpleton. Go ahead.
Verse 4. For my love, they are my adversaries.
For my God, my love. Right? For God is love, right? He ain't only love. Right? He got a lot of hate in him too.
That's right.
Go ahead.
But I give myself unto prayer, and they have rewarded me evil for good.
And they have rewarded me evil for good. You black people have done everything for these crackers, and they have yet to return the favor. So it's time for y'all to stop kissing their ass. It's enough. Go ahead.
And hatred for my love.
Give me don't envy your oppressor. Keep going.
Set down a wicked man over him.
Set a wicked man over my enemies. Right? Make these so-called demons, these devils, feel the pain my people have been feeling for 500 years. Make it so, Father. Go ahead.
And let Satan stand at his right hand.
And let Satan deal with these devils, right? Let Satan deal with the devil. Go ahead.
When he shall be judged, let him be condemned, and let his prayer become sin.
Let his prayer become sin. Go ahead.
Let his days be few, and let another take his office.
And let somebody else take his office. Keep going. Keep going. What verse?
Psalm 112.
No. All right, that was it. On 101. Give me the children. That's what I'm looking for.
Oh no. Sloppy. Verse 9. Let his children be fatherless.
Let his children be fatherless. We're talking about the enemies of Israel, right? Like the so-called white man, right? Let his children be fatherless. Go ahead.
And his wife a widow.
And his wife a widow. Go ahead.
Let his children be continually vagabonds.
Go ahead.
And beg. Let them seek their bread also out of their desolate places.
Now, why is David praying this? Right? Why is David asking for these things to be so? Let me get that. Ezekiel 33 and 15. Why is he doing this? Because y'all made promises after promises after promises after promises. Right? Treaty after treaty, pledge after pledge, and you have yet to keep one of them. You're still taking land from the natives. How disgusting are you? You're still killing blacks and lynching them. How disgusting are you? Go ahead.
Let the extortioner catch all that he has.
Hold on.
Book of Ezekiel chapter 33 and verse 15. If the wicked restore the pledge,
If you restore those things,
give again that he had robbed,
and if you give back the stuff you robbed,
walked in the statutes of life,
walk in the state. That's how you know it's talking about the Israelites and not y'all. Right? But if you walk in the statutes of life
without committing iniquity,
without robbing and raping and killing and talking bad about Hispanics and blacks, so-called, go ahead,
he shall surely live.
then you'll live. Then you'll receive some type of life. But we all know this is not for Esau. Right? Because Esau's going to get judged permanently. God's going to put him in the dust. Permanently! Let me get that, sit in the dust. Go ahead.
He shall not die. None of his sins that he had committed shall be mentioned unto him.
And that's how you know it's not talking about heathens, because you guys can't sin like that. Right? You guys can't break the law of Moses or the law of God. Because God didn't give you guys a law. Right? He just judges you when it's time. Right? When y'all fullness come in, the fullness of y'all judgment come in, that's when he judges you. You got a question, sister? Oh, the book? Yeah, did you know Native Americans and the Europeans, they got sold from right here in this country, actually right here, you see, and they shipped them to England to serve slavery?
So Europeans just with the blacks back like back in the day.
Those so-called Native Americans, those are the blacks. Right? The white man told you you were a so-called black person. You could be from the tribe of Judah, the tribe of Gad, the tribe of Levi, but the majority of these people were what you would call the natives today. You see him? He would be a native. This is a so-called Puerto Rican man. He's really an Eastramite. His people were over here before Christopher Columbus brought his rat infested.
Somebody ain't Spanish, obviously black.
No, I mean it could be the case, but do your people look like you on the island of Puerto Rico? Are they as dark as you? Darker, like you. Right? What about Mexico? Are they dark like us in Mexico? Darker.
They darker.
Yes. Mexican women look just like you.
That's right.
You know me out there.
Go ahead, Arthur. What you over?
I don't know. I mean, yeah.
No, that's a good pass. Yeah, I've been past.
I appreciate that knowledge. Thank you, fellas.
No problem. Stop by anytime, sis.
Thank you.
Now I lost my train of thought. Okay, what was you? Did I call something out? Yes. I'm sorry. You would have sat down. Yeah, go ahead. My bad. So God's going to have y'all people to sit down at the dust. Let me get that Ezekiel 35. And this is happening in Edom. I go hard on you Edomites, you so-called whites, because you're oppressing my people. And you don't care. And the black woman don't care. And the bugged out black man don't care. They can care less about being oppressed. Because the white man gave me a little $80,000, $150,000 job, so he's cool with me now. Right? No, he's not. Go ahead, Al.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 47, verse 1.
Bring it out.
Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon.
So that's what's ultimately going to happen. You so-called oppressing people, you're going to come and you're going to sit down in the dust. God's going to make you based amongst men. Go ahead.
Sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldees.
Daughter of the Chaldees, which are the Edomites, which are the so-called white man today. Right?
That's right.
Go ahead.
For thou shalt not, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate.
So right now, America is tender and delicate because y'all never been touched. Right? Nukes have never hit America. Right? But it's coming, and you can bet your sweet behind it's coming.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Verse 2. Take the milestones and grind them. Uncover thy locks. Make bare the leg.
Take off that hat. Uncover your locks. I ain't talking about dreadlocks, homie. A lock? You ever heard of a lock of hair? So God said, take that damn hat off. Right? Pull up that skirt so people can see your filthy, wicked, disgusting ways. Right? It's metaphorical. We don't care what's under your clothes. Right? It's a metaphorical statement about your nakedness, showing your shame. Go ahead.
Uncover the thigh.
Uncover the thigh.
Pass over the rivers.
Pass, because that's what you do when you have a dress on. You women might know that because y'all don't wear dress. You have to pull your dress up. Right? You got to hold it. You ever see Harriet Tubman? She was holding her dress while the white wicked men were chasing her to put her back into slavery. She had to hold that dress up. Go ahead.
Thy nakedness shall be uncovered.
So your nakedness is going to be uncovered. Get that. Bring that out.
But if you take chapter 35 from the top.
Give me
Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir.
So that's what we're doing. We setting our face against Mount Seir. Right? Not the location, but the people who are from that location. Go ahead.
And prophesy against it.
So that's what we're doing. We're using our ancient forefathers' words to prophesy against this country. They couldn't live for 2,000 years, so God left us to hold the bag. Shalom, brother. God left us to hold this bag. Just like he left you so-called white people to hold that check your forefathers wrote for you. The bill your forefathers ran up for you. You're going to pay that bill. Go ahead.
And say unto it, thus saith the Lord God, Behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. And I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord.
Read that over again. Two verses up. Salaki. Salaki.
The book of Ezekiel chapter 35 and verse 3. And say unto it, thus saith the Lord God.
And say unto it, Mount Seir, which are the people who are from Mount Seir, which is the Edomite race, which is the so-called white man. This is who God is talking to. Go ahead.
Behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee.
So God is against the white race. Why? Because of the color of their skin? I don't think so. Because for all their torture, rape, robbery, and murder. That's why God is against you.
That's right.
Go ahead.
And I will stretch out mine hand against thee.
God's going to stretch his hand out. Go ahead.
And I will make thee most desolate.
And he's going to beat you into dust.
That's right.
With nuclear destruction.
Right.
Go ahead.
I will lay thy cities waste.
And he's going to what?
Lay thy cities waste.
And God's going to lay D.C., New York, California, Arizona, all these places you white people love to visit. He's going to make sure that it's burnt to a crisp. Go ahead.
And thou shalt be desolate.
And you're going to be desolate. You're not going to know what to do. What am I supposed to do now? There's no more America. I don't have the black man under my foot to kick him in the behind anymore. God took all of it away. What are we supposed to do? Go ahead.
And thou shalt know that I am the Lord.
And that's the day you're going to know that there's a God and he fights for the Israelites.
Right.
It's going to be very apparent in that day. Go ahead.
Verse 5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred.
Because you hated the guts, you never stopped being a hater, Mr. So-called white man. You have a perpetual, that means never ending. You better hope to God you don't go to court and the judge says you have a perpetual sentence, a life sentence. That means you ain't never getting out. Ever! Go ahead.
And have shed the blood of the children of Israel.
And you shed the blood of the children of Israel. Right? This is you all shedding their blood. Right? Go ahead.
By the force of the sword.
By the force of the sword. Go ahead.
In the time of their calamity. In the time that their iniquity had an end.
Go ahead.
Therefore, as I live, says the Lord God.
God's making a promise. You heard it? Read that again. As I live. Go ahead.
As I live, says the Lord
Like
God.
when you say, I swear to God, this is God saying it. Because there's nobody above him.